Oh, this is winners final. Okay. We went from losers to winners. I got confused. Oh, what's going on? I guess it's just like a hand warmer. But I think they still want to play it out. Okay. Maybe some controller issues. I'm not quite sure. Point is, we're here. Premium gaming is occurring. Yep, this is premium gaming. I feel like I said that at the worst possible time. You may not like it, but this is the peak form. I mean, not much to be said though. This is kind of just normal Sonic gameplay. You can't really hold it against Seagull here. No, we're getting interactions. We're throwing hands. Took a while, but you know, it's happening. Can we get a third forward air? No. Just throwing out options at ledge. None of them hit though, fortunately for Seagull Joe. FL coming out, not quite taking the stock. Although, one big hit from Bowser, like that side B. We'll be taking that first stock off of Seagull Joe. But big hit coming out from Seagull Joe, taking that first stock off of KFE. Some both these character shares, they got giant punches that'll kill, that'll also hit ledge. Yeah, Whirling Fortune coming out. Ooh, I'm surprised that F-tilt didn't hit, considering Seagull Joe went past the ledge. Guess was a bit too early on K-Beam's part, but we'll still be finna kill anyway with that back air. I feel like this is kind of the position that you would like to have as K-Beam. Obviously, being up in the game is good. For anyone who wasn't aware, guys, if you're up in stock, that's actually a good thing. The more you know. But yeah, I think it's very fortuitous, more so against Sonic than most other characters being up in the game, because forcing Sonic to approach makes your life as the Bowser so much easier. As long as you can play like competent advantage state. Oh wow, Bowser just tough gunning through that spin dash. What are the two different variations? It's like spin dash and spin charge. I think spin dash is the multi-hit, spin charge is the single hit. By the way, speaking of a single hit, it's kind of all KB needs right now to close out this first game. Feel like that. That one exactly. Now, stage pick is going to be interesting. Ball is in Seagull Joe's court. Question is, what stages does Luca ban? Or sorry, does K-Bean ban? Okay, we're on FD. Yeah. FD is, I think, a good stage for Sonic, right? Because lack of platforms means that you have a much easier time actually like hitting your spin dashes. It like semi-removes that like vertical aspect of play from the equation. Oh wow. Okay, K-Bean did keep a jump, and Bowser's heavy, so you know we both lived, but I like the idea a lot from Seagull Joe. Slightly off on the timing there. I'm just looking at the player cam. Seagull Joe, premium gamer stance right now. But yeah, KFE has been doing a fantastic job of just finding these hits, especially in this game. Every single one of the fast moves that he's thrown out, besides those 3 F tilts, have found their mark. But 4th time's the charm. Say what you want about KFE. He never misses 4 F tilts in a row. He's gonna get a clean call out off stage with that back air. I know, I was overhearing Seagull Joe talk earlier about like why he's playing Sonic, and it's mainly just because it sounded like he mainly plays Sonic, or is working on Sonic, in order to have a better matchup into Steve, because apparently he's not great into Steve with like Palu or any of his other characters. So that's what that Sonic is for. I can see the mindset is how it would be effective into Bowser, but at the end of the day, just go your tried and true. Because I feel like in a matchup like that, skill is definitely going to, or I guess proficiency in that case is gonna outshine like matchups. That being said, though, KFE is going to find that early lead, courtesy of a very well-placed F smash. Up air coming up from Seagull Joe, not quite taking the stock. This is Bowser with rage. That's scary. Back throw coming out, not quite going to take it. But still not going to find it. Finally gets it with that explosive flame off stage, but Seagull Joe really had to work for that kill. He is going to get a very clean 61% string off there. I know I noted earlier in Seagull Joe set against Meow, like it's not quite so easy to get those like early percent nair combos against a character like Game & Watch, who's not really easy to hit with nair at all, but against a character like Bowser, definitely going to be much more effective. Seagull Joe finds that second stock with a well-placed F smash of his own. Honestly, I hope y'all understand. I'm just yapping at this point. I'm out of it. Yeah. Air into back air. Ooh. Correctly reading the air dodge there, just wasn't able to punish the way he wanted. Scary position for KFE here. I feel like these past sets that we've seen from Seagull Joe, it's really just, he really knows how to adapt specifically to like play styles. He really picks up on a lot of the different options that his opponents have been relying on and getting like progress with. And it shows in this gameplay. Although a couple good visual interactions from KFE did make it a bit scary. We got it in the end. Okay, I did hear Seagull Joe banned Smashville and Small Battlefield, so although I think you get 3 bans. But we are going to be seeing Hollow Bastion, which I do like as a stage pick for Bowser. If only just because like the blast zones are a bit further out, it makes it harder for Palu to kill you. But Bowser still has like no issue at all killing on Hollow Bastion. Although it does make that side B a bit less reliable. Yeah, that one. In case you weren't aware which one I was referring to. Although it really does apply to both of them because both those side Bs go off the top. Ooh, excuse me. It's a very drawn out yawn. Yeah. I feel like Seagull Joe's has just been getting a lot of progress simply off of just K-Bean, or catching K-Bean while K-Bean was trying to get back to stage. Like 150% on the board. Probably not quite at kill range yet, although we are certainly fast approaching. That up tilt is going to be taking it. Don't see that move kill every day. We did get a third. We did get a third dash attack for the people in the back. That's fun. Yeah. Bit of a percent deficit that K-Bean has, although a lot smaller now. And never mind I said anything at all, actually. But, I mean, this is kind of just neutral here. He's going to be finding the up smash. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know that move could two-frame. Big string coming up from Seagull Joe here. Being unanswered by K-Bean thus far. K-Bean really has to find a kill like soon. The Seagull Joe is already running away with this game as I speak. Goes for F tilt there. Isn't gonna get it. Not quite dying to that back throw. And that dash attack. For the next good hit from Seagull Joe, like that back throw will definitely be securing that third stock off of K-Bean. Now we are going to another game 5. And tough position for K-Bean here because I feel like Seagull Joe not only kind of has the lockdown on the play style, but also has momentum, you know, winning the past 2 games. So it's up to K-Bean, see if he has any answer to shut down that that momentum. Maybe an adaptation of sorts. Although I don't really know K-Bean as being like an adaptation-based player. I think he really gets by just off of, gets by, that sounds demeaning, but he really succeeds through just like good fundamentals and just like strong gameplay out the jump. Because gets an early lead here, but Seagull Joe is no stranger to getting like gigantic strings that are able to swing it like right back in his favor, or at least make it even. Back on, or I don't know back, but we are on Kalos, which I do think is even a better stage for Bowser than that Hollow Bastion. Because once again we have the far out blast zones. I think the ceiling is even higher on the stage on Hollow Bastion, but I could be wrong about that. And platforms are less of a factor here, which a big character like Bowser definitely appreciates. You know, a lot of heavies are kind of known to thrive on stages like FD. good catch with the up air from Seagull Joe, but is not quite going to be taking the stock off of K-Bean just yet. Back throw coming out, not quite taking the stock. That might be it. Yep. That auto reticle barely stepping out that recovery from K-Bean. K-Bean will be finding the F-tilt on the pump. When did we get down to last stock? I missed something, clearly. That's... yeah. Ledge interactions, you know how it goes. And yeah, this not, suffice it to say, it looks very K-Bean favored. This game not quite killing that side B courtesy of those high ceilings, but not going to take too much for this Palutena to meet one of the 4 blast zones. Yeah, just like that. K-Bean will be taking that set. Is going to be denying that reverse 3-0 for Seagull Joe, and will be moving on to grand finals. It's 9:50. I got work in the morning. I think I'm gonna